Good afternoon. I'm Colette Linden.
And I'm Danny Dupuy. Welcome to the special report.
Okay, the Premier is like ready to go. So we are going to come back to our show as soon as the Premier is over. We did get the 2-minute countdown from that guy.
Oh, we had our 2-minute man.
What do we call him? 2-minute Timmy? I don't know what we called him. 2-minute Tommy? I don't know. We're calling him that now.
Yes.
We have a full show for you guys today, so we definitely want you guys to come back after the Premier pops up on the screen there, as you'll see our flags there. Why don't we talk about, well, we've got a couple seconds here, whose birthday it is today, Chris? Why don't you tell everybody whose birthday it is today, because I don't want to.
Yes, it is the Queen's 94th birthday today, and it's actually the first year that she will not have the thing where they shoot the cannons off for her birthday because of COVID-19 and London is locked down. So happy birthday to the Queen, but sorry, no cannons this year. Maybe next year. I mean, I couldn't do the cannons this year for my birthday either.
I mean,
I know. I couldn't get the permit. It was a little disappointing.
I'm so sorry that your birthday was ruined without cannons. Anyway, I'm Scottish, watch Braveheart, and that's my take on the Queen's birthday. And more importantly, it's Christian Medalia's birthday today. So happy 14th birthday, Christian. He is an awesome little hockey goalie and a great little guy. So happy birthday, Christian. You're a little guy. He's way taller than me.
Yeah, so you can't really consider that little anymore.
No, so enjoy your day, Christian. Coming up later after the Premier, we have got tons. We have got tons of community stuff, especially from the Bikers' Rights Organization and what they're doing. East Street Pizza, Water Tower, and Casey's. And the Premier is there, so come back and hear us after the Premier speaks. We are going to throw to the Premier live right now and see what he has to say on COVID-19 updates for this Tuesday.
I went to help an incredible grassroots program run by the Canadian Italian Heritage Foundation called Pasta It Forward. They're delivering over 500 hot meals a day to seniors, frontline healthcare workers, and those in need all around the 905. So if you can help, please visit their GoFundMe page. They're entirely run by volunteers. My friends, we're all in this together. We can only get through these difficult times if we have each other's backs, if we look out for each other. Until a vaccine is found, the best way to protect those over the age of 70 and those with complex medical conditions is to ask them to self-isolate at home, as our Chief Medical Officer of Health has advised. It's absolutely critical. But I want our seniors to know that while we're doing your part at home, we are doing everything in our power to ensure you continue to have access to the necessities you need. We've been working with businesses and community organizations to make it easier for our seniors to self-isolate. That's why today we're partnering with the Ontario Community Support Association. We're investing $11 million to help the Meals on Wheels program and other community organizations. That's $11 million to help deliver food, medicine, and other essentials to our seniors and those with disabilities. I want to thank Minister Cho for his leadership on this important initiative. No one must be left behind. We have to take care of our own, and if you're listening right now, and if you're in a position to help, please reach out to your elderly neighbors or to anyone you know who might be in need. Offer to drop off groceries, deliver a meal, pick up the phone. It's the small things that make the difference. It's the small acts of kindness that shine brightest during these dark days. And we know many low-income seniors are facing hard times. My message to you today is, help is here. This week, the Guaranteed Annual Income System, or GAINS payment, are being delivered. And I'm proud to say, we have doubled those payments for 194,000 low-income seniors across the province. This means up to an extra $166 per month in the pockets of our low-income seniors, and up to an extra $332 per month per couple. This will provide much-needed financial support to the seniors who need it most, and make it easier for them to stay safe and healthy at home. Today, we're also taking decisive action to protect our most vulnerable in developmental services, child welfare, and victims' shelters. We're providing $40 million to help these community organizations with COVID-19 related costs, such as purchasing masks and gloves to protect those in their care and our frontline heroes. My friends, we will not let our guard down, not for a moment. As long as we stand united, as long as we stand together, we will conquer COVID-19 and we'll get through this crisis. Thank you, and God bless the people of Ontario. Now I'll invite Minister Smith up to say a few words.
Thanks, Premier, and good afternoon. I want to begin by thanking the people of Ontario for their hard work, their compassion, and generosity as we tackle the challenges faced as a result of COVID-19. As part of our government's decisive action to contain the spread of COVID-19, we've provided $148 million to local service managers and Indigenous program administrators across Ontario to give them flexibility to expand the key services they already offer to meet their local needs. We've also invested $40 million to support organizations who provide residential services for children and youth and adults with developmental disabilities. The uncertainty during this time has been particularly trying for our province's most vulnerable people. A little over a week ago, we saw an outbreak at Participation House, a developmental services home in Markham. We saw how quickly this virus can spread through a home and how important it is to ensure every step is taken to protect our most vulnerable and for those who care for them every day. I want to express my condolences to families who've lost loved ones to this terrible virus. We've all seen the stories, and they are truly heartbreaking. Many of these residents are beginning to recover after a very difficult week, and we're hoping those who are in hospital will make a speedy recovery and be back in their home as quickly as possible. I want to take this opportunity to give a special shout out to Dr. Jane Philpott, who I've talked to a number of times over the last couple of weeks. She stepped in when and where she was needed most. Thank you, Dr. Philpott. Markham Stouffville Hospital was able to step in per an agreement with the local health integration network as well to provide direct community service support to Participation House. This measure was instrumental in allowing critical staff to be accessible and allow for patients to be given the care that they needed. We're thankful to everyone involved in making this happen. We know there are immediate pressures facing our residential settings, and we're here today to tell you that we are taking further action. In the coming days, I'll have an update about the work our government is doing to create a plan to support our most vulnerable, including immediate actions that will have a direct impact. We're focused on prevention, enhanced screening, infection control measures. At the same time, we're looking at how we can address staffing challenges we know our facilities are facing on a daily basis. I want to thank our staff on the front lines, from our developmental services workers to our social assistance caseworkers and those supporting those in residential care settings. Thank you so much for the work you're doing. You're all working tirelessly to make sure those that you serve, continue to get the support and the care that they need. It's up to all of us to do what we can to prevent the spread of COVID-19, flatten that curve, and protect people in our communities. Thank you.
Okay, we'll go to the phone line. First question.
First question comes from Travis Danrash from Global News. Please go ahead.
Hi there, good afternoon. I have two questions for Minister Smith this afternoon. Minister, families of children with autism say that until today they have not heard from you during this crisis. Since all programs...
Well, welcome back. Chris is going to touch on what the Premier had said when he talks. We're gonna have a long conversation today, and sorry, Chris is giving me like, no, we're not ready for that. I was trying to pretend I didn't see him do this, but I did. I'm not going to lie to you. I did. This morning, Maria Lento on Facebook Live said hello, and I apologize we didn't get a chance to say hello. Who else do we have?
Oh my gosh, we have Judy who says hello. We have Tammy, hello. We also have Mama Kathleen. Hello.
Hello.
We love doing these little bits. It's more engaging for us. It's fun too.
I know. It's nice to involve everyone who's watching. I'm still laughing at Chris doing this to me. I'm so sorry, Chris. I threw him right
I
under the
thought
bus.
you were like about to throw it to me right away. I'm like,
No,
no, I have to read it. I have to get the details
No,
first.
I was referring to your expertise and knowledge later in this show to tune in. What else we're going to talk? Weather. What the heck's going on? Snow.
Yeah, yes, it's still snowing. I'm sorry, everyone. I don't know what's going on with Mother Nature, but lately she's not having it.
I don't like calling her Mother Nature at this point. I'm mad at her, so we're going to call her Father Nature.
Father Nature, okay, we're mad. So right now, we do have wind gusts up to 35 kilometers per hour, which is crazy. So as you know, right now we have flurries. Tomorrow it is going to be a little bit sunnier, as well as hopefully sunnier. I say that again because who knows. But we do know for tomorrow there is going to be a high of 2 and as well as a low of -4. On here it's -5. And then Thursday it's going to be mainly sunny. We also have Friday, again, mix of sun and clouds. Saturday, mix of sun and clouds. And chance of showers on Sunday.
It's just a chance.
I mean, hey, that could be a 31% chance.
You got
never
it.
know.
You got it. I wonder if there's a chance Chris is ready for us to throw to him now. What do you think?
Or are
Chris?
you just going to keep doing this?
No.
Yeah, sure. Throw it on over. They've actually sent the official press release literally seconds ago.
You see, I knew that was going to happen.
So this is what just came out of the Ontario press conference with Doug Ford. Basically, they are giving more money for seniors and people with disabilities, more money to deliver meals, the medicines, and other essentials to those people. They're also going to be doubling what's called the Guaranteed Annual Income System payments as well for the time being, which is good. That'll help the most vulnerable in our society, which is also kind of like what Trudeau was announcing earlier today as well. And I'll have that in my next segment.
Well, thank you very much. I told
Thanks,
you you'd
Chris.
be prepared. I mean, he didn't trust
flinch.
me. Okay, so listen. If you could pick a theme song for yourself, what would it be?
Aerosmith, Walk This Way.
It's like we rehearsed this before the
Yeah,
cameras
I
came.
wonder.
I did give them an inside tip that I was going to ask them that.
It's a good
Okay,
song.
why?
How about you?
No. Respond.
I don't know. It's like really upbeat and it's flowy. I don't know. Like when you walk in, you're kind of like, yeah, like let's.
It is
do
a good
this.
one.
And I may or may not have already used it once for a gymnastics competition.
Ah.
So kind of a little history.
We want to
there.
see video of that, and we're still waiting
No.
for the sidewalk report, I believe, too, Chris, aren't we? Okay, so mine would be "Don't Stop" by Journey. I think, but I've also decided I'd like to do a medley. I can't just stop at one song, and we all know I'm a little dramatic that way. So how about "Eye of the Tiger"? Anything by Queen.
Oh,
These boots
so
were made
good.
for walking. I could go on.
Can that be our theme song tomorrow morning?
Which one?
Boots were made for walking. Do you
Boots were
have
made
red
for
boots?
Of course I have red boots.
Beautiful. So we're gonna wear those tomorrow.
Okay, so I know you're all dying to find out what Chris's favorite song would be, or not favorite song, because we decided that's too difficult. And when
Yes.
he told us the answer, well, why don't we let him tell you the answer and you tell me what your response to this would be. Chris, if you had a theme song, what would it be?
I like Anderson Cooper 360. It's a full second long. And I do believe we might have the clip on that as well. That is my favorite song because I spend a lot of time in airports and saw a lot of Anderson Cooper because CNN is on every television when you go in an airport.
Okay, well, here we go. This is, yep. And
There we go. It's done.
Oh, there it
Oh,
is.
we got a double there.
We played it twice.
In case you blinked, Chris's favorite or his walk-in song is Anderson Cooper's 360. So thank you for that, Chris. And,
You're welcome.
We have some more hellos, by the way, going on right now.
Okay,
We have
all right.
a Karen. Hello. She says, keep making us smile, and thank you for tuning in. We also have Amanda saying, hey, sis, to her sister, Mama Kathleen.
That's
So
hilarious.
Awesome.
That's awesome. Well, what's more awesome is that Chris chose that song. I don't
That
understand
1
it,
second
but
intro,
It
yeah.
actually it goes with
Him.
Chris.
My song was so short we won't have to even pay any licensing fees or anything. You're welcome.
You've
My-
heard it here.
You're welcome.
I don't even know
I
what to
can't-
say
I
that.
can't.
Listen, we have a couple things to say. This morning we mentioned an awesome organization, and we apologize. We did not know the name of the organization, but we are coming back to that. It is the I'm sorry, we have a picture that's going to come up with that as well. It's the Bikers' Rights Organization, and they're doing an awesome thing by making care packages for
Yes,
truck drivers.
really
so they
beautiful.
are assisting with the Feed Our Truckers Sault Ste. Marie Ontario group. Once we get that picture up, you guys can take a look at what they are doing and what they're giving out bikers.
There
So
we
it-
go. And even a
truckers.
little thank
Yeah.
you message on there, too.
Oh,
like,
that's so nice.
Yeah.
And we are hoping to get them on our show as an interview. We have a million things to talk about today. So I interviewed East Street Pizza today. They talked about how they are working with Sleep In. And
that's
they
so
are
cool.
providing meals for the vulnerable in our society.
Oh my gosh,
And
that's
I had an
awesome.
interview with the Water Tower Inn in Casey's. Anytime you order from Casey's Takeout, 5% goes to women in crisis.
Wow.
Right?
What
Amazing.
great initiatives
I know
out there
you've
going
had tons
on.
too, but we might have to save some till tomorrow. But go.
Oh.
Pick your favorite two.
My favorite two. So today I interviewed Marnie Stone from
Hey,
Stone's
Marnie.
Office Supply, and she is a part of a group called 100+ Women Who Care, and they're putting on thank you signs
Nice.
around the city.
Yeah.
And people can actually go in and purchase these signs to have on their own lawns, and then the money goes to various charities
Nice.
around town. And we also had an interview with Marnie Carmichael, so two Marnies today, and she's part of RVs Canada, and that's supplying frontline workers with RVs so they could safely quarantine at home. That's
Awesome.
I love it.
Great initiatives, great people that we have living in this awesome city. Now over to Chris for some updates.
Thank you very much. I'm going to talk about, as I mentioned before, Justin Trudeau and the federal government also came out with another fund today. It's called the Emergency Community Support Fund. It's $350 million, and it's going to go to charitable organizations so that they can continue to operate. As we know, donations are actually down to a lot of the organizations because people are strapped for cash right now. So what this is going to do is it's going to increase the funding to those organizations so that volunteers, for example, will be able to deliver groceries and medications. It also is going to provide transportation services, whether it is using someone's own vehicle or a government vehicle to take seniors and other persons with disabilities to their appointments. They're also opening more phone helplines where you can also call in and find out like what type of service is available that you need for whatever your issue is you're trying to get resolved. And they're also going to be helping Canadians get onto different governmental benefits as well if you are in those two categories. And then they're also going to be providing support for training to volunteers who work in those organizations as well. Back to the ladies at the desk.
Awesome update, my man. Okay,
Chris.
so PGA is coming back.
Really?
Yeah.
So exciting.
Right, and it's great for the sport of golf. It's great. Obviously, there's social distancing.
Yeah, it makes sense.
The only thing that's going to suffer is no spectators, clearly. But I'm so excited to watch live sports. And I think it'd be great for the sport, as those who might not have watched golf before are going to be gravitate toward it because finally we get to watch some sports. We were also talking that they should bring tennis back too. That's another sport that could be. Chris mentioned that.
One sport that's always been social distancing, running. Sorry, the runner in me had to throw that one in there.
She got that plug in. All right. So we were talking about, there's a couple of things in here we're going to push to tomorrow. We were talking about your AA meetings and counseling at this time of social distancing and things closing down and essential workers not working. So what's going on in the meantime? And I know that they're doing some phone calls, and so we wanted to put that out to you, Sault Ste. Marie, that if you need to reach out to anyone, they are open by telephone or email. But we are going to dive into that subject a little bit more tomorrow when we can offer it some more time. Yeah, because that's definitely something that's not, we don't want to rush. Okay. I feel that I might get a nasty message from Dan LaPrade from Casey's Security because I forgot to say that there are sponsors. So I appreciate that, and hopefully
Dan.
we can get that little sponsorship at the bottom of our screen at any time.
I'm waiting for it.
There we go. Okay, so we are almost done for the day. And we will be back tomorrow. What else do we want to talk about? Let's just talk about the Algoma Marketplace maybe for a little bit.
They're getting more vendors on.
We're getting more vendors, yeah.
It's great. You can still buy your potatoes, your wine, everything's on there right now.
Guys, go to SiouxOnline.com, click on the Algoma Marketplace on the right-hand side. You're going to see who's open in the Sioux in there for you, and you can post your items on there. Oh, and specialreportssm@gmail.com. Email us. Again, thank you. Thank you to Casey's Security for your sponsorship. We apologize for forgetting, and thank you to everybody for watching. Have an awesome Tuesday evening.
Yes.
And we'll see you in the morning.